College is an important time of life. It will afford students many opportunities to reach their goals and ambitions. However, not all of those goals are well intended. For instance, did you know that 25% of identity theft victims are college students? Or how about the #1 crime committed on campuses is theft? In this video, I will go over a few things that will help you avoid becoming one of these statistics. The biggest crime on a college campus is theft. There are several things you can do to reduce your chances of being stolen from, such as being cautious about who you give access to your dorm room or other parts of the campus. Some areas on a campus may require you to show an ID or to sign in order to enter. If someone you don't know asks you to let them in, don't do it. Don't hold or prop open doors that would allow someone to piggyback in. When you are in your dorm room, lock the door when you're sleeping or when you leave, even if it's only for a few moments. Remember, if you see someone who looks suspicious, report it to your campus police or security. A college campus is a gold mine, and most criminals know that students are easy targets. Don't give them the chance they're looking for. Always keep your laptop with you in public areas. Thieves often target laptops because they're easy to grab and have a high resale value. Your laptop should be secured with a cable lock if you're going to leave it unattended. If you're at the gym or another public building, keep your belongings with you or secure them in a locker. Don't leave any valuables unattended in a public space. And secure your bike to a bike rack, not a sign or a tree. Use a strong bike lock and be sure to lock the bike properly. And if something on the bike can be removed, like a helmet, bike seat, or tires, remove it before someone else does. Protect your valuables by identifying them with an engraver or other permanent marker, and then register these items with your campus police or security. Identification is your best chance for recovering valuables if they're ever stolen. I mentioned identity theft before. You have a 1 in 4 chance of becoming a victim of identity theft. Here are 10 tips to help you avoid becoming the victim of identity theft. 1. Protect your social security number. Students shouldn't carry their social security card or even a copy of it in their purse or wallet. Memorize the number so you never have to refer to the physical card. The average cost of identity theft for a college student is $1,156. This is roughly 5 times higher than any other age group. 2. Antivirus/malware protection. Even if you use a Mac, it's a very simple process to write a keylogger and send it to someone as an attachment in an email, embed it in a website, or put it in a file sharing site like in an MP3 file. Good anti-malware/virus protection is a must. Don't respond to unsolicited emails or phone calls asking for personal information. Modern tools to help protect you are invaluable, but they're not foolproof. You're your best line of defense. If it looks wrong, it just might be. 3. Social networking. Students are more likely than others to fill out their user profiles on social networking sites completely. Information such as your phone number, birth dates, pets' names, addresses, names of schools that you attended, and other personal information. All items are used as security questions to confirm your identity. 4. Be careful who you trust. Students tend to be very trusting. They share passwords and PIN numbers with their friends. They are also less likely to notice someone looking over their shoulder to observe the password entered into an ATM machine, smartphone, or laptop. 5. Protect your personal computer. Your entire life is on your computer. Your emails, your pictures, your homework, your bill, your tax records, student loan information. Lock your computer. Don't let anyone use it. When not in use, your computer should be locked with a password, and it's a good idea to encrypt your hard drive as well. 6. Unsecure Wi-Fi. It's a great convenience when an unsecure Wi-Fi signal has been located. No passwords to have to type. But remember, anything being typed on an unsecure connection can be viewed, copied, stored, or manipulated by someone else. 7. Shred physical mail. Protecting your electronics and online accounts is a good step. However, many identity thieves rely on good old-fashioned dumpster diving to get information. A shredder isn't that expensive. One national office supply chain sells them online for $17.95. Documents that are torn up by hand are relatively easy to reassemble. Use a shredder. 8. Secure online accounts. Do not use the same password for all your online accounts. If a hacker can use a password on one site, they will try to use the same password on many other sites as well. Passwords should not have anything to do with you. Don't use birth dates, anniversaries, mascots, pet names, etc. In order to create passwords that are complex but easy to remember, try creating passwords based on sentences. I want to have fun now can be IW2HV4 now. 9. Monitor your credit rating. You may not think you have enough money to be a serious target, and most identity thieves could care less about that $850 you have in your savings account. What they do care about, though, is the social security number and credit history that will allow them to open new accounts, take out loans, or get a new government-issued ID, all in your name. 10. Check bank statements. You should check your bank and credit card statements carefully every time they arrive. Look for unexplained withdrawals or charges. If something doesn't look right, call your banking institution immediately. Delays in flagging fraudulent transactions may also result in banks refusing to return stolen funds. Be on the alert for phishing and other computer scams. Phishing uses spam or pop-up messages that deceive you into disclosing your credit card, bank account, or social security numbers. A phishing message will direct you to a website that looks legitimate in order to trick you into revealing your confidential information. Giving out personal information can make you a victim of identity theft. If you believe your identity has been stolen, contact your campus police or security. You should also be on the lookout for other con artists. Avoid solicitations from strangers who approach you with enticing offers for credit cards or other offers or services. These could be scams to get your confidential information. If an offer looks too good to be true, it's probably just that. Be cautious when using peer-to-peer file sharing sites. Many sites are illegal and contain copyrighted material. When you download items from an illegal site, you risk exposing your computer to a virus or spyware. You can also download programs that allow someone to access and control your computer, putting your confidential information at risk. Fraternities and sororities are required to follow guidelines to ensure the safety of their members. In other words, they may not participate in hazing. Hazing is an abusive form of initiation. Hazing does not build cohesion or a spirit of corps. It's degrading and sometimes life-threatening. If you're joining a fraternity or sorority and you're worried about hazing, bond with other pledges or other group members before any initiation rites begin. This will help you stand up for each other if hazing does occur. If you find yourself in a threatening hazing situation, leave. Belonging is never as important as your safety or health. And don't be afraid to report hazing incidents to your campus police or security. A hate crime is defined as a crime motivated by racial, sexual, or other prejudice, typically one involving violence. Your school is committed to preventing and investigating all hate crimes, bias-related incidents, and harassment. Harassment creates an intimidating, offensive, or hostile environment that can negatively affect a person's educational or living environment. Help your school maintain a respectful environment. If you witness or believe you have been the victim of harassment or hate crime, contact your campus police or security. Getting access to alcohol or drugs on a college campus is usually not too hard, even if you're underage. But before you head to that next party, take a moment to think about this. It's easier for a criminal to take advantage of you if you're drunk. In addition to getting robbed, you could become the victim of a violent crime. And remember, if you are underage and drink, you may wind up with a criminal record. If you choose to drink, do so responsibly. Make sure someone you trust can help you get home if you need assistance. If it's late, call your school shuttle or escort service for a ride home. Rape is an act of violence. 25% of all women will be the victim of rape or attempted rape during their college years. In most instances, individuals are raped by acquaintances or dates, not by strangers. To protect yourself, don't accept a date from someone you do not know, especially if it involves being alone with the person. If you're going out in a group, leave with friends. And if you do go home with someone, make sure you tell a friend. Keep in mind, when alcohol or drugs are involved, your chances of being sexually assaulted greatly increase. If you do choose to drink, never accept drinks from a stranger or leave your drink unattended. You could become the victim of date rape drugs, commonly known as roofies. These could be slipped into your drink without your knowledge. And guys, you need to do your part as well to keep dating a safe, positive experience. Clarify your sexual expectations ahead of time. Remember that you're responsible for your actions at all times, and being drunk or high is not a legal defense for rape. Communicate clearly and always get consent. A person has the right to say no at any point and to have that right respected. Remember, no is no, period. If you are raped or have been sexually assaulted, report it to your campus police or counseling center. Doing so does not commit you to filing rape charges. Your school offers counseling and support services to victims of rape. Even should you choose not to make a formal report, the counseling service or women's center on your campus are available to support you. The threat of violence on college campuses is very real. In the event of an emergency, your school will notify you through a variety of methods, including phone, email, websites, and the media. There is no typical profile of a campus shooter, but you should be alert to behaviors that may be warning signs. Stalking or threats, weapon seeking or weapon using, suicidal behavior, and any sign that an individual is planning an attack. You should report any such behaviors immediately to your campus police or security. In doing so, you may help save lives. The number one job of your campus police or security is to protect you, but they can't do it alone. Personal safety begins with you. Protect yourself by becoming informed, staying alert, and using good judgment. Here are a few crime prevention tips. Avoid walking alone at night. Make arrangements to walk in groups and in well-lit areas. Whenever possible, take advantage of your campus shuttle. Be aware of your surroundings. Don't wear headphones, especially if you're walking alone. And if there is an emergency, use the blue light emergency assistant phones if one is located on your campus. If you live off campus, have your keys ready before you get into your car or apartment. Program emergency numbers for your campus police into your cell phone. Remember, calling 911 will connect you to your local police, not your college police. Stand tall, walk confidently, and trust your instincts. Your campus police are always available, whether you have a question or are the victim of a crime. Ensuring the safety of the campus is a group effort. Thank you for doing your part to make your experience at college a safe one.